Okay, stand by. Here we go.
You guys learn Portuguese already?
Oh, my mother does.
Do you have anything that I don't know about?
Just I don't know any, but my mother, she's Cuban Ecuadorian, so she can speak a little Portuguese, a little Brazilian, a little Italian. It was her first language. Spanish was.
Musical influencer.
Hi.
Hana from Brazil.
Hana?
Paula.
Paula, nice
wait,
to
like
meet
this.
you. Very nice to meet you.
Yes, Paula do Jovem from Brazil, covering for Telecine. This is perfect. And we look at this in Spain as well, so I'm different countries.
Wonderful.
Bom, bem-vindos in Portuguese, right? I'm a big musical fan, so I'm a little biased here. But I want to know how different it is for you guys when you actually, the voice is so important in a role like this, for each one of you. So whoever wants to start?
You start.
How important is it, how different is it when your voice is
When it's
so
just your
important?
voice.
Well, I think it's more of a casting to make sure that before they do the movie, they grab people who actually can bring in that the part of the singing. But the thing is, the way that they cast it was so great because they had, Anna, who has this nice voice, who sings, who was very surprising that could sing like she can. So when they had the shower scene and then you hear this girl singing and you didn't know she could sing like that, and then you have, Alexis being Stacy, being a very seductive singer, and then you have Hana bringing in that edge and that beatbox, and I'm bringing that whole big old soul situation, and Rebel bringing that comedy to it, and then actually Brittany bringing that bass to it, like what they say girls can't do in acapella. I feel like the casting was perfect the way they did it to make sure those voices came in together, because they could have had a whole lot of people who could sing, and then it was like sing, like singy.
It's also a risk because you don't know, because you go in the audition, but you don't know if a person can stay consistent for 3 months of singing, and a lot of girls were losing their voices on set. I was lucky I didn't, but
I was doing my voice all the time.
She lost her voice completely.
It was gone.
it depends on where you sing from, where your voice comes from.
But it's good. They cast it good. They cast it very well.
Because it's really not a musical in a way, because the music comes in. So talk a little bit about how different your movie is, to the audience.
Well, it's a comedy. It's a comedy before it's a musical.
And we don't sing musicals. You just you sing a lot of your answers or your speeches.
We're not bursting out in
song randomly.
Like right now, we're doing you in the interview, but
which would be awesome.
Which would be great.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But we're singing when we're doing competitions or contests, and then we have our lives. You see the lives of these people, of these fresh college freshmen and seniors, and the comedy. I mean, to bring such great jokes into all this singing is amazing.
It's amazing.
I'm having a musical interview. No, but it's special because now what you guys doing, it's not very easy. I mean, it's because when somebody's singing individually, it's different than singing a cappella, which you have to follow each other. So talk a little bit about that.
We had
and, whatever you guys want to show.
Well, we had to follow. We had to learn how to sing music. It was beyond singing, because these are very popular songs, so we knew these songs, and She's in Love with the Sign, so she really knew the song.
I love that song.
But
You're like,
that was my part.
I didn't even get to sing it. I don't go.
Right. So
But it was still the sign. I love the song. I love the song.
So it was having to sing the instrumental was the more hardest part and challenging part to understand that in a cappella they sing the music, and so I learned a lot and we all learned a lot. So not only are we learning how to harmonize, we're learning how to harmonize with just a sound, with a did. So it was very, strategic. It was fun.
But then you have to bring the comedy, so that's a double.
And the choreography.
And the choreography. Bam, 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 3.
Oh, yeah. I had all the really high, weird parts.
But you're good at it though.
Wow, yeah.
Was there any favorite? Because you guys sing a lot of classic and a lot of the new songs. Was there anyone that was favorite for you?
Mine was a sign, hands down. She's I knew that girl.
I love the mashup with between the Bruno Mars and Nelly song. I love that because it was the emotional part, and when I got to see it back, I was like, wow, that was good.
I loved the whole finale mashup. That was probably my favorite.
You did the splits.
Yeah, that was
cray
fun.
cray.
Good times, good times.
But the
yo.
engineering of that song was just amazing.
Oh,
there were
we
there were
went
like 9
through
songs
it with
in
that one.
finale song, in that last bit. There were like 9 songs and crazy
The
percussion.
first edition of the finale song was totally opposite of what ended up being what goes in the film. It was, do you even remember?
It had Eternal Flame in there.
It did, and it was just, I don't know, it wasn't as dynamic, and when we weren't like that happy with it, they ended up adding the dubstep. That's like what we needed. They needed to add some flavor.
Yeah. It was good though, like the whole like womp 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 womp. We had to really sing those things. Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow.
I love that part too.
That's the part where we're going in the circle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
And then I go, do, 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 and that's where I split.
Oh, look at
you
you
did the
with the that was
I
nice.
actually don't do the opera.
That was very easy how you did that. Sing opera.
Yeah, sing a little opera.
Sing opera. I'll put everybody on the spot. Sing opera.
Brazil and Spain, they're ready for you.
Opera.
Go up.
That, you want more?
The thing you just did. Yeah, who can do that? Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get out of you.
Fine.
The thing that you did last night when we did that thing last night.
You shut your mouth about the last night. You said that was our secret. It was just between me and you, bitch. Liar.
No, don't. And then I'll have to lie more, and I don't like to really lie.
That answers one of my colleague questions. What makes an all-female cast different from other films?
Yes, the love we share.
Real close.
Yeah.
Real
Closest.
close.
Diversity.
Well, you know what? The thing is, we didn't have time to be bitches because we had shit to do. We had to be in there learning these parts, singing these songs.
Bitches make time.
Right? You know, when you start bickering on a set, it's because you have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying?
What do the other girls say?
What did they say about me?
What did they say? What are they saying?
Well, you know, boys and girls,
a lot
I guess they're
behind.
all the same here. Nobody wins, right? Anybody wins? The boys or the girls?
When we
What do you
always win.
mean? Wait a minute. There's always a winner.
Yes.
What's the question?
So we got along because it was work time, and we were going through something together anyway because we always starting scratch and fresh, and we didn't know what we were doing yet. So it brought us together more than brought us apart because we needed to come together as a team, just like in the movie.
And then after we'd hang out at Piccadilly.
Piccadilly's, I love Piccadilly. I turned them on so much country ghetto food.
Oh my God.
I was like, we went to Crackle Barrel.
Yeah, Crackle
we
Barrel.
We went to Piccadilly.
Canes all
Crackle
the time.
Barrel.
Texas toast.
Oh, and Louisiana got great food.
Esther and I were on the plane together.
Yes. Don't tell that story.
I'm not telling the story, but
I'll pitch slap you.
see, it's catching on. Pitch slap it.
No, so we got to meet on the plane, and we have
went
a lovely
to Crackle
story.
Barrel that night.
Yes. Oh yeah.
With her crew, her like freaking posse.
I had a posse, honey. I was like, you ain't sitting me down to Baton Rouge by myself. It wasn't no bodyguard. I had two assistants. I had a couple of. I switched my room to an apartment.
Bodyguard hooked up with my nanny. Like,
Oh,
what the
He wasn't a bodyguard. He was my engineer. Sorry, Juicy, to tell all your business.
The nanny got fired.
We want to see all that on the DVD. Behind the scenes. And quickly, so I have a little bit. Do you guys think musicals do influence consumerism to consume certain music? Do you think, like in this movie, will
It should go Broadway.
Yeah.
It should go Broadway. I love the story. The story is unique. I'm just super happy. It's from a book to a movie. Now it needs to go to Broadway or do Pitch Perfect 2. Everybody for that?
I think let's do it all.
You have on the purple. You're saying let's go with Pitch Perfect 2 is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Matching you.
Yes, matching it.
And by the soundtrack, right?
By the soundtrack. Everybody.
Soundtrack's
is
so
out.
I got a
good.
duet with Skylar.
It sounded good.
Yes, it did. It sounds
Yeah,
great.
sounds
Shut
really
up.
great.
It ain't about the money, but it is.
But it
Yes, it is about the money.
It is about the
It's
money.
all about the money. It's all about the
Yes,
Benjamin.
all about
See?
the money.
They got it right.
But thank you.
Oh my God, that's
Thank you so
so
much.